Listen to part of a lecture in a mechanics class. All right, people, today we're going to be talking about something almost everybody here has used at one time or another, the bicycle. Who here rides a bike to class?
I just got a recumbent bicycle, but I didn't ride it to class today.
Funny that you would mention a recumbent bike, because if you ask the International Union of Cycling, they don't consider that to be a true bicycle.
They sound like bike snobs.
That may be the case, but they define the bicycle as a pedal-driven, human-powered vehicle with two wheels attached to the frame, one behind the other, with the seat positioned more or less above the pedals. Anyhow, I'm wondering if anybody can tell me why this child's toy is a significant invention in human history.
Well, maybe because it's popular in places where people don't have cars.
Great. That was just the answer I was looking for. Bicycles were first introduced in 19th century Europe and now number over 1 billion worldwide. They provide the principal means of transportation in many regions. They are also a popular form of recreation and have been adapted for use in many other fields of human activity, including children's toys, adult fitness, military and local police applications, courier services, and cycle sports.
Wow, I never thought about bikes so seriously.
Well, let's first consider how the shape and configuration of the bicycle's frame, wheels, pedals, saddle, and handlebars have changed. Since the first chain-driven model was developed around 1885, many important details have since been improved. On a modern bicycle, power is transmitted from the rider's legs to the rear wheel via the pedals, the crankset, chain, and rear hub. A cyclist's legs produce power optimally within a narrow pedaling speed range. Now, let's go back to the earliest origins of the bicycle so we can see how much they've changed since then. The earliest known forebearers of the bicycle were known as velocipedes. One of these was known as the dandy horse. It was used in France in the 1790s. Historians believe that it was merely a seat with two wheels and no steering or pedal mechanisms. In 1839, a Scottish blacksmith named Kirkpatrick Macmillan added a mechanical crank to the rear wheel of a push bike, creating the first true bicycle. It was copied and improved upon by other Scottish builders. 1. How does the professor organize the information about bicycles that he presents to the class? Two. What are the two main points of the lecture? 3. According to the lecture, what were the earliest versions of bicycles called? 4. Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question. What does the student seem to mean when he says this?
Wow, I never thought about bikes so seriously.
5. What is this lecture mainly about? 6. Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question. What does the professor seem to imply about bicycles when he says this? Historians believe that it was merely a seat with two wheels and no steering or pedal mechanisms.